We're back, so now we need to wait for the 12 hours. 11 hours, that'll do. 10 PM should be enough time for night time. Let's go. Um. When did he turn up?
What are you doing here?
Ah.
You don't have clearance.
I have clearance for catching spies.
I don't know what you mean.
Over here! You like that?
Okay, so I have to go back. There's 2 weights I did. We'll just wait a full fucking 22 hours to get the next midnight. I'm supposed to get his speech about how there's a bomb on the monorail. Maybe I can stop him.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over. What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
I have clearance for catching spies.
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean, bitch. Can you leave him alive to get captured? Now, at this point, we're supposed to go save the monorail. We're not supposed to run off and see Colonel Sue. We run straight to the monorail. Honestly, that's not 100% obvious, but from my years of gaming experience, I would say do optional objectives first. Monorail, monorail. Where is my monorail? Get to the monorail, get to the monorail. Defuse the charge. Yes, I got science. There's how it's done. Oh, hang on, there's nobody about, so... I would say Colonel Sue owes me a couple of bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla for just saving his fucking monorail, okay?
Yes? What is it?
You won't be having any problems with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
It was Curtis. He was in the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Oh, thank you very much. You seem calm, given how bad things are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
How are things going for the NCR around here?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. That's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
What is Camp McCann's role in the NCR operations?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Are things mostly quiet here in the dam?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
I'll bring back and we go to Camp Forlorn Hope. What challenges do the NCR face here?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw. Bye.
Yay, we're like, no.
Hello.
A little busy at the moment, but I can talk.
Need help with it?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
For what?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research, not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Hey, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll...
I'm listening. Just tell me what to do.
All right. Straight to the point. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
All right, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Goodbye.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
I absolutely hate this quest.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yeah, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Nope.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
All right.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Goodbye.
Right. Good luck.
Right, so that's all the quests we're going to get from here. So we'll go there and we'll get spices secured for the chef. the Crimson Caravan. That bird shot missed, I know that.
Hey,
Maybe you can hit up our old friend and get him to set up a deal for us.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Goodsprings.
So what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Goodbye.
I'll see you around.
So we can't see him. I bet you're all called Karen here, so... Yep, she's a caravanseer.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
McCarran needs a regular shipment of Brahmin meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost some serious caps.
Give them a deal on the price and you'll have the upper hand in the future. More important negotiations.
Well, the Fargo traders have been trying to edge us out on the new armor contract for the troops. This could swing things in our favor. All right, let McCarran know they should expect the first shipment in a week or so.
Goodbye.
See ya.
It's not going to matter in the long run because they're going to get kicked out of Vegas when I take over, but... Right, that. Corporal White was investigating some water and he got captured when he found out what was happening. But we also... go down here and see that guy with the guitar and get him to join up to the Tops Casino. Oh, Boone, if I talk to you.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
Are you an outlaw now?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
You should have a dialogue about what happened to Camp McCartan.
What is it?
Yeah, you went to meet your wife yet?
I don't see what this helps. She's dead.
The better we understand each other, the more effective we will be.
All right. I tracked her down. Southeast, near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with Legion, hundreds of them, bidding for things no man has a right to. I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
Well, better to die than live Legion slave.
Yeah. What they do to women, that's worse than death. There was no choice in what I did. It was more like being forced to watch something you can't stop. All this was only ever gonna play out one way. It still is. I don't have any say. All I can do is wait for it to be done with me.
You make it sound like her death was inevitable.
It was gonna be something. If I'd never met Carla, it would have been something else. I should have never gotten close to her. I've got bad things coming to me. You better keep your distance too.
Why do you think you got bad things coming?
Because fair is fair.
I don't understand. You're not going to tell me?
No. Yeah.
Don't have enough points with me yet. I need to get up another point from somewhere. I think I missed out on the point just because I would have had enough points if I had... what's it? Killed that Legion guy. Yo, dude, do you still sell?
Man, I love my guns. This job's boring enough without talking to you.
Where is Alexander? We're not the fucking chem kid. Now there should be the guitar guy just down here. We can recruit him into our act. There's at least 2 more people I cannot remember from Leave Me Where to Fight. Who the fuck is that? And there's the sign. You gotta be more careful, dude. These fire ants around and this guy is just walking right out of there like it's nothing.
All clear.
Howdy.
Howdy. Yo, dude.
Howdy there, partner.
Tony Tino at the top is looking for musical acts if you're interested.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right.
Here's his card. Tell him I sent you.
Much obliged to you, friend.
Okay, so... Got my cannon, I can go hand in the food quest. Where's Forlorn Hope? Well, that quest is over there, so we'll go over there. Is it under the bridge or over the bridge? And there's Ranger Morales. I think. Nope, it's a mercenary. Goodbye. Why does it want to drag an object? Good bit value. So this is Ranger Morales' camp, but it was overrun by fiends when I got here. And again, it wants me to move something. So they were all dead when I got here, so I'm not getting any information out of them. Where was her husband's body? Right, I've got to carry the trooper back to... the camp on the north side. Okay. I'm assuming that's them down there. Right, why waste time running away down there for a dead body when I can go down and just double check that those markers are in fact the NCR? Yes, that's the NCR there, so I've got to carry his body back. Minus his armor, because the Legion stole his armor. This is what happened, is Boone, the Legion stole his armor. I walked into the danger zone without even knowing it. Oops. Oops! Oopsie. Oh, my precious. I made a mistake, my precious. Oh, yes. Yes. Hey, dude. I'm bringing the body back for you.
Oh my god, are you okay? You've got to get to a medic. Doc Kemp can patch you up back at base. How could you sacrifice your body like that? You never even met him. If the NCR doesn't have a medal for this, they should make one up.
I made a promise to Private Morales. No, I made a promise to Private Morales.
There must be some kind of code of honor you hold yourself to. You're like a man possessed. We'll make sure Ranger Morales' body gets sent back home. You don't have to, you know, pick him up on your shoulder and haul him to California. Even though I believe you would if you had to. You should go tell Private Morales the news. I know she'll be relieved.
I put this down now. What do you mean patch me up? There you go. There's the body. You don't need to worry. I'm a badass. I do things like this. But why is a dead Brahmin up here? Am I gonna get ambushed if I go up here? Am I gonna get ambushed? Hello? Am I gonna get ambushed? Hello? Hello? Oh, what is Cassie's wrecked caravan? Yeah, you come back here for a private quest. Oops, wrong button. Hostiles out there. Hostiles over here. We have hostiles absolutely every fucking where.
Can't run from me.
Up. Oh, there's somebody coming. so let's head back to Camp McCabe. We'll see. We'll do that in the next episode. Then we'll see Private Morales and the kitchen guy. See you then.